You are now tuned in to the official podcast of the Foundation. So sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy the show.
So yeah, man, this is the legendary Cheff Williams, man. I know y'all saw the flyer, and man, this brother, man, from what I've been seeing, man, he's been putting out some quality culinary work. He has one of the best food trucks in the Triangle in the North, in the Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill area. The dude is mad busy, so for him to squeeze me in on the schedule, man, it's big time, man, big time. Come on, man. Big
Thanks,
time.
Cheff.
Man.
Thanks, Cheff.
Oh no, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all. I am Cheff Williams from hold on, hey DJ man. You got the glass, you got the cup here, and you got the cup. Was that on purpose?
You straight?
Oh man, listen, we just got something to take the edge off. We just did
a
double today, and I see that. I'm like, I started laughing. I say,
I always stay prepared. You know what I'm saying? My man needs some coffee. You know what I'm saying? To help just to help him take the edge off, man.
I need me some coffee too. So I'm
drinking coffee, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
So go ahead, bro. What was your question, man?
The question, man, is let's talk about the journey. First of all, who you are. And how you got started in this. Let's just talk about your journey before the food business. Let's talk about your journey on what it took for you to get to that point.
Oh man, the crazy. I tell this story often, and one of my aunts heard it. She was like, "I didn't hear me one time." So like, I've always had a passion for cooking, even at a young age, even at a real young age. So it's funny because while most kids was playing with Hot Wheels cars and throwing the football. Man, I like good food. I don't know how to cook. I just took a passion to it. I took to it and we ran with it. We started out real slight with breakfast, real slight.
Okay.
And from there, breakfast turned into filet mignon, chicken cordon bleu. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Chicken cordon bleu?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. And you know what I'm saying? And dudes constantly book. Let me throw this in the backyard. What's this? What's this right here, man? That I'm looking at right here. What's? Let me get up on the screen so everybody can see, man. What's that right there?
That's the pulled pork fries right there. That's the pulled pork fries. Yes, sir.
Pulled pork fries.
And it's a two-way combo because I not only am I a chef, I'm a pit master as well. So we get to merge the chef creativity part with the pit master part, and this is when we come up with something as creative and tasty as this is the smoked pulled pork on top of some house cut fries. And we make all our sauces in house. Everything's made in house, nothing out of a bottle, nothing out of a box, nothing frozen. It's all gourmet, everything.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when you see that logo right there, you know it's official right there. That's it right there.
All the way. Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
Smoking jerk.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
So yeah, man. So you said okay. So we'll go to the next question, man. As far as how long you been cooking? As far as
professionally, you just mean
you can say total all together.
Man, if we say total, I'm gonna say all my life.
Okay,
really,
but
except
we'll
for
go
the
to
time I was gone. But then we say professionally. Yeah. I've known professionally for going on 7 years. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For myself, professionally for myself for 7 years.
Okay. Okay, shoot, that's what's up, man. Mm-hmm. Man, you got any questions, Max?
Yeah, man. What is your signature dish that get all the people coming back? What is the signature dish?
The signature dish. I would most definitely. It's crazy. That's a question I try to run from because that's the hardest question I have to answer. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's the hardest question because you can go to a lot of these places. They say everything's good. They just want your money.
Yeah, that's what they say.
When I say everything's good, I say it because for one, I'm telling you the truth. Two, please don't make this difficult decision for me. It's like when you had that girlfriend, she say, I'm hungry. And then you start throwing out restaurants for it. She don't want, no, it becomes difficult. So it's the same thing with the dish, the signature dish. But I would say it's our smoked wings. We smoke them true. We smoke them till they fall off the bone. So when you're getting it and you going in for that, you know what I'm saying? It's going to slide right off the bone on you. So that's really, really popular. Yes, sir.
Okay. So do y'all do a smoked turkey wing?
Yes, sir. We actually do we have you walking around looking like Fred Flintstone. For those that's not afraid to eat great food, you know, some people are too cute, too bougie, so they will never do it. We did a whole Fred Flintstone smoked turkey leg, and it fall off the bone too. You know, you can eat it with a fork. You don't need dog teeth. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Wait a minute. So what is your breakfast special?
Breakfast special. Of course, chicken. Well, I got. Can I cheat and slide in two, or do you just need one? It's real hard with me.
No,
it's hard with me.
in three.
We go with 1A first. There's 3 of us, so we go with 3.
Slide in 3.
We're gonna go with that's easy.
Yeah, go with 3.
So of course, our first contestant is the shrimp and grits. For real, with that low country reduction.
Ooh.
Okay, that's the first one. Yeah, a little bit of champagne sauce with it. Okay. The second thing is going to be our chicken and waffles, hand breaded chicken strips. That's right. And the third thing I say would be one of our something truly unorthodox, which is a breakfast nacho. It's a breakfast nacho. I know.
Ooh, that sounds good right there. That sounds real good.
If you like to
breakfast
eat.
nacho.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, break this breakfast nacho down to me. Give me a couple ingredients.
Yeah. You ready for it? You ready?
Yep, I'm hiding.
Make sure you get you a napkin because it's gonna start coming. So you just blot it when it happens, okay?
Yeah, right. Dropper.
So
I hear you dropper.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Good food. Go ahead, break it down.
So the basic breakdown of the breakfast nacho is we make our house cut tortillas. So we get the corn tortillas, we cut them, we fry them, deep fry them, take them out, throw a little bit of house seasoning on it, right? Then we go over here to our eggs. So of course we use brown eggs. The brown eggs taste a little bit better than the white eggs. You know what I'm saying? So we scramble that bad boy up. You know, if you want pepper, you like peppers, onions, almost think of it as a deconstructed omelet. So we saute the peppers, the onions, the mushrooms. We put that on top of the nachos with the bacon, the sausage, put a little bit of cheese and a little bit of salsa, and boom, there you go. That's the breakfast nacho right there. It's not for the faint of heart, but it's for those that love to eat. Believe that.
Ooh, man, that right there got my mouth. I think I'm kind of drooling.
Oh man, shit.
That sounds pretty good, man. That sounds excellent, man.
Hey, I'm gonna.
I like all 3 of those. All 3 of those was a hitter. You know, but the only thing about it, I like my fish and grits.
You like what now? Fish and grits?
I like my fish and grits. Yeah.
Okay. I just was recently. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was recently just put on the whole fish and grit thing, man, and it's hard for me to eat it without critiquing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I know it's the hardest part about being a chef, but I'm open to it. I'm open to it. I can dig it. I see what you're doing. I know where you're going.
Yeah. And with grits, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's grits is not right. You know, the texture is very important when you're talking about grits. You do a low country style, you can't go with the cheap grits like the instant grits. You got to go with the ones that had the larger size kernels. Texture is very important. We talking. See, we're about to start a cooking show up in this piece, man. You know what I'm saying? Because all 3 of us cook, believe it or not. That's a lot of people don't know. This brother right here can throw down. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Chef can throw down. You know what I'm saying? I do a little something.
DJ Battle can throw down.
It's amazing, man. You know, brothers be throwing down, man. Brothers throwing down. But
you slid that in on me too, DJ Battle. You slid that in on me too. Yeah, hey, look, me and this guy, we spoke, and he was talking, he was gassing me up. Blah, 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 blah. He's like, oh, yeah, you know, I cook a little bit too. I'm like, okay.
he's like, hold on.
Okay.
Now, what's your go-to? I was like, well, what nationality?
Yeah.
You want to go Indian? Yeah, let's go with a good tikka masala. Can't go wrong with tikka masala. Got to get the yellow curry or the red spicy curry. The butter chicken. But anyway, man, this about chef, man.
I got one more question.
Okay.
Do you have any vegan meals?
Oh shit! Okay.
First of all, sir, You're not allowed to come to a barbecue truck and ask for vegan or vegetarian options at a barbecue truck. My good sir. So in conclusion, no sir.
Well, just get the bread. They didn't get a toasted bread. That's it. They didn't get toasted bread. Here you go, brother.
The closest we got to a vegetarian dish, honestly, though, for real, is we got something called Purple Haze coleslaw and our schmack and cheese. That's right. The schmack is meatless. It's just some fine grade cheeses, some really, really thick noodles to accommodate the cheese roux that we put with it, and just a Purple Haze coleslaw. That's it. That Georgia Pine coleslaw coming next.
Georgia Pine coleslaw?
That Georgia Pine coleslaw is coming next.
Oh, wow.
Georgia Pine.
Sounds good. Georgia Pine.
It's real good.
Yeah, so y'all know I'm gonna have to pull up. I'm gonna have to pull up and get some footage of this, man. I'm coming to get some footage. I'm coming to this spot to get some footage of this so y'all can see it. You know what I'm saying? Don't take my word for it. I want y'all to see it for yourself. But we're gonna jump back into it, man. So what are some adversities that you've been through as far as, you know, in this journey of becoming a great chef?
Okay, you mean so we want to talk about the before the chef, or you want to talk about what built me up? Like, tell me how you want me to come into it, because I want to come into it just the way you want me to come into it.
Build it. Start from just tell me your story. Let's just tell your story, because I think that's the best way to do it. Just tell your story.
Okay, got it.
Because everybody got a story to tell, but you know, and adversity and blocks, and you know, even though some people let those stumble blocks, you know, derail them, you know, just knowing what I know about you, I know that you persevered through a lot. So I want you to, you know, give some folks some background of who you are.
Thank you for that. Man, I'm like any other kid growing up, man. Not like any other kid, but most kids like me. I grew up in a single mother home. My mom's single. She was doing the best she could with 2 boys. You know, I'm a preacher kid, by the way, you know, so she was doing the best she could with us, me and my brother. And I kind of took a liking to the streets and characters that came from the streets, the street ways, and being infatuated with it and seeing the fast money, seeing what come with the fast money, taking trips, you know, the girls, you know what I'm saying? All of that stuff, all of the wrong things was attracting me to the wrong things, you know, and ultimately it led me to doing 6 years in prison. Okay. Some people know, some people don't. And, you know, part of my journey is to snatch up those brothers. I don't care about race, color, creed, none of that. You know, if you fell to the side like me, I want to be that one to put you on. But I ended up going to prison for a while. I came back home. With a plan. You know, it's crazy because I came home from Central Prison. A lot of people don't know, and it's still crazy to ride past Central Prison on Western Boulevard and see. I could actually, you know what's crazy, DJ Bell? You know what's crazy? I can actually see my cell. When I can see the cell that I was in when I ride on Western Boulevard, which is insane. And every time I look at it, it gives me like some more fuel, more motivation to keep doing what I'm doing, because there's so many people behind that wall that'll never get the opportunity. You know, they may have said, man, I wish I could have did something different. Or when I come home, I'm going to do this. But when they come home, it's going to be 40 years from now. Brother, your knees might not even work. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm just so blessed and fortunate to be able to be able to live out my dreams and passions through this culinary game. I came home, staying with my mom, staying with my brother, trying to get it together. I had a bunch of, it's crazy because they always say, man, once you pay your debt to society, you know, you come back in and be a productive member. Well, they make it so hard for you. Like, you can't get a job. You can't live certain places. I worked for the state when I came home for 5.5 years. And, me and my wife, we made the money to stay where we wanted to stay at the time. And it was like, we're sorry, we checked your background. You can't stay here. I'm like, but it's not even that exclusive. You know what I'm saying? You know, the fact that someone has that power over you, it gives you a even stronger drive to say, okay, you know what? At some point, I'm gonna get to the part of my life where no one can tell me where I can live. No one can tell me what job I can or can't have. You know why? Because I'm doing myself. I'm gonna work for myself. I'm gonna put in enough money to make you say, okay, well, come on. And me and my wife are gonna do what we're supposed to do. So, and you don't speak of adversity. That was the toughest, though, not being able to live. I mean, I got 2 children. At the time I had 2, now I have 3. I had 2 children. I had already did 6 years in prison. I had already paid my debts. At this point, I just want to be a productive member of society. That's it. At that point, that's all I want to do, be a productive member. So that made it even more harder, which gave me more drive. People don't know, man, it took me almost 10 years to get to where I am today. They say, man, nothing comes overnight, brother.
Yeah.
Nothing comes overnight. So when I say it took me 10 years, people like, for real? And then the ones that knew me, they look at me with so much admiration and respect, and they be like, bro, I remember you when you came in my house. Shout out to my guy, Sean Saunders, too. When you came in my house and you told me that you was going to start a food truck, your logo was going to have a cow, chicken, and a pig, and they was going to be angry. And it was like, bro, look at you, man. You really did it. I'm like, yeah, I really did it. You know? Yeah. So now I just try to keep going, bro. I try to do it for those that's coming up like me. So I hire the felons. I hire the ones that fell to the wayside. I fire the ones. I hire the ones that's struggling because fire. No, I hire. You can't get fired.
You ain't doing your job. You damn right you get fired.
You get fired. but I try to be that one that I needed to someone else. You get me?
Yeah, and I think that's awesome, man. You know, when you call somebody a pillar of community, you know what I'm saying, which is something I rarely use. This brother right here is literally a pillar of the community. You know what I'm saying? He's giving brothers and sisters a chance when no one will. You know what I'm saying? And when most people talking, he's just walking it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, every chance I got, I was like, look, man, I definitely got to get you on the show. I know you know, I see this brother, he got the celebrities, he got the dude grinded, man. I met him, man, we met about 10 years ago, 10?
Nah, I think it was longer than that. It was longer than that, bro. Man, it was a peep squeak.
Yeah. So I'm a witness, you know what I'm saying? So it's just mind blowing, you know, to see this brother out here, you know, blessing folks. If you go to his you can shout folks out your website. If you go to his website, man, you see the people that's up there, you know, the testimonials and you know, folks that took pictures with him, you know, that they put their place up, they proudly put their place up. I'm like, this brother right here doing it. You know what I'm saying? He on the, you know, he got celebrities with him every time. Look, it shit like every time my phone blew up, I see him on a live with somebody. I'm like, hey, this dude, what he doing? Where he at now? You know what I'm saying? So you know, I all I could do is salute the brother, man, because like I said, a lot of folks talking, he walking it, and he just got, like you say, you know, each night he's up with more ideas he's trying to, you know, put out there. This brother, he need his own platform, you know what I'm saying? He need a movie, he need a whole 9, because like I say, man, this is like another Antoine Fisher type story, you know what I'm saying? This is definitely a resilient and inspiration, you know, story. So behind every king, you know, it got to be a queen in there somewhere in the family. So we definitely want to talk about them and see, and you can talk about, you know, how important they are and everything your queen does for you.
Man, listen, let me give her hers right now. Y'all see the smoke and dirt, the glam, glitz, and glory. None of this would be possible without my wife in the background. Making it click in place, baby. Believe it. So I go ahead and say that right now. None of it's possible. Yeah, you see me on the live, you see me dancing, you see me with the celebrities and all that good stuff. But none of that wouldn't be possible without my backbone with my right hand. Believe it. I got to say that, because everybody think it's me. They see me on the front line, they don't see her. But really, I don't know how to book you if you called me. Like, I don't know how to get you on. Hey, look, DJ Battle, this is our what, 3rd time? So listen, I'm supposed to been on this show. I'm supposed to been on this show. And
you don't know the schedule. Wife be like, nope.
Bro, listen, the schedule did not. And then between that and between being busy, bro, look, I just got done doing a 5-hour shift, bro. And I was all the way out, like at the end of Durham. You know what I'm saying? And then when you hit me, it was like, hello?
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
I'm on the way.
I'm on the way. But you don't know how intense that ride. Bro, I got this 20-foot trailer behind me. I'm flying through traffic, bro. I'm pretty sure in the back of my car that grease is everywhere. I didn't even look in it. I dropped it in the parking lot, called my wife and said, hey, I gotta go. Could you please? I parked the trailer. It's right here. Slide up on it. Put the lock on it. She was like, I'm in the bed. I said, please.
Oh, that's love the queen, man. That's love the queen.
And the queen came through for me. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to hear some lip when I get home, though. You know.
Hey, it's all love, though. Hey, it's all love, though. Hey,
It's all love.
Hey, when she hear you putting up the point out that she's the rock and she's the foundation, the backbone of your whole food distribution company. You know,
Not distribution.
Yeah, distribution.
Just about there.
Hey, I had to make it. I gotta make it bigger. Every time we make it bigger and bigger.
That was real big.
Yeah, but hey, she gonna love it because the fact that you did announce and your gratitude what type of queen she is to you. So she probably ain't gonna whoop your tonight. Probably tomorrow.
I get a pass tonight. I get a pass because she's gonna be sleeping when I get home. I'm a tiptoe in. We ain't tapping on no. Oh yeah, we ain't tapping on shoulders. We ain't talking. I'm getting in. We back to back tonight. You know what I'm saying? You smell them sips, boy. So she might sit up and turn the light on. Listen, I thought you was in church. I thought you went to church.
Even past Anita, air taking off of, you know what I mean? Even past me, the air taking off. You know what I'm saying?
Just 3 miles an hour through traffic.
Just a little bit.
Ain't no speeding in Wake Forest.
Just a little. Oh, hell, you got to slow down. As soon as you see the song, welcome to, you better. It's like that. It's like that. So, man, tell the folks how they can,
Shout
how
out
they
Cash
can.
Life too, by the way. Cash Life Apparel. Shout out them boys. Them young boys, man. Some young boys got a business going on. Man, I got to salute them. DJ Battle, you know how I come. You know what I do. I got this far by helping and promoting and pushing others. I got to salute them boys right now. Shout out to Cash Life Apparel right now. They blessed your boy with a shirt, man, and it's dope. Okay, man, we can proceed, DJ Battle.
It's all good. It's all good. Tell the folks, man, how they can get in touch with you, man. How they can reach out to you and your website and all that good stuff.
Okay, awesome. So you can always reach me through the website, which is www.thesmoke.jerk.com. Always, and of course, man, if you want to get fancy schmancy with it, you can always go to App Store or Google Play and download my app, because next week we will flood it with dates. Okay, go to App Store or Google Play, type in The Smoke, the letter N, Jerk. We give discounts, coupons, and many, many more things. So be sure to tap in and download that app.
Hey, do y'all put them on dry ice? Do you put meals on dry ice?
Do we do what now?
Put it on dry ice and ship it up to mid here in Detroit. So
you in the deep.
Yeah, that's my old stomping ground. So,
Hey, look, we ain't tried. I've had quite a few requests. Now, one thing I can do, brother, and I will send you some of our sauce. I will send you one of each sauce. I'll send you a bottle of honey habanero, sweet barbecue jerk glaze, yard fire, and our mild sauce. You'll know it's the package because when you open the package up, you'll see a sticker with a handsome gentleman like me. He's doing that. That's me. And that's how you know you got the package. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, this is awesome, man. Most definitely. And next time you come down, Max, we're gonna definitely hit the truck up, and we're gonna,
Oh yeah, we're gonna get a meal, man. I'm at to try.
We're gonna go all out.
Now I want to give y'all. I want to serve y'all. I want to serve y'all. I want to give y'all some. So just come hungry. Leave your wallets and listen. This saying right here, I throw it out often, but I don't throw it out to everybody. It goes like this: leave your wallet in the car. Bring you and your appetite to the truck. And when you get one of those, you know it's about to be on. And you just got one of those. So all I do come down. We're gonna make that drive. How many hours is that from the D?
Well, it's only about
a long time, bro.
Only 12 hours.
12 hours.
4 hours, I'm done.
We pulled that hump many nights. Many nights.
Woo,
Oh,
man.
man.
Hey, 10 hours, 10 and 9 hours sometimes.
10 hours for him. 10 hours for him.
Oh yeah, he want a ticket.
9.
10 hours of a ticket.
9.
He only do the speed limit in Ohio.
Yeah.
Ohio don't play.
Yeah.
How about Ohio court?
Ohio, boy, they lock you up before you even know it.
Hell yeah.
No game.
I'll pay that on time. Here you go.
I ain't driving.
When they pull me up, put my credit card out like, y'all take a American Express. But yeah, man.
Hey, I got one more question, man.
One more question.
Okay. How many food trucks do you have right now?
Good question.
I just saw my first one. We upgraded to a second one. I have one currently, and we have 2 things in the making right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
So, hey, do you go to some of the colleges?
Man, I'll pull up at your house for the right price.
That's a big price in the D.
Hey, well, I'm scared to come to the D though. I need to. Hey, look. I do got. You wanna know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
I got a personal security guy.
What?
So I will bring him, and we're gonna include his fee. But the food gonna be good. I got to get back home to my babies. And them boys in Detroit is not playing. I've seen Joy Road. I've seen 8 Mile. You know, I know about Inkster. You know what I'm saying? Inkston. You know, meet me by the police station. Go get your plate.
Hey, one thing we can guarantee you at least get. You better come back with at least one of these figures left on the logo. Maybe the chicken. They're gonna take. They taking the bull. They taking the pig.
And I'm gonna give it to them. And I'm gonna give it to them. Glad here. They can be aggressive.
We got a question from one of the viewers. Lexi says, "Do you operate all year round? And do you do any holiday catering?"
Yes, ma'am. I don't have a off. You know, my first truck was ready. We came in. I was so pressed to get it ready for the on season, but it went over. So when it finally came out, I was like, I gotta hit the streets. I gotta make some money. We gotta start paying for this stuff. So I don't know what it's like to have off season. So to answer your question, yes, ma'am, I do operate all year round. I do go I will travel. We got a trailer, we pull it. I got something coming up in Maryland. A couple of months. That's right. A lady called my phone one day. She was like, "Is this the smoking jerk?" I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." She said, my daughter follows you on Instagram. We having a family reunion. I said, okay. So do you travel? I say, bro, when they ask stuff like that, bro, I'm thinking they gonna say like Chapel Hill. They gonna say, Apex, Fuquay. I'm like, yes, ma'am. She said, Baltimore. I'm like, okay. You want to spend the change?
Okay,
I got you.
I just want to let you know that 5,000 per state line I cross. Virginia. We gonna count DC as a state too. 15 G's out the gate.
And I wasn't gonna say nothing. But she said she saw the food stamp. Her daughter been following us for a long time, and her daughter was a fan. She saw the food herself, and she said, "We got to have it." So I said, "Yes, man, I got to feed you. If you got to have it, I got to feed you." So we coming. And the good thing about it, though, man, for real, like I don't try to turn nobody's head off. I don't care where I'm going, but it's gonna make sense. You got a lot of caterers out here, man, that's sky high. And I'm not knocking them because if it's working for them, it's working for them. And some of them worth every penny. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, man, I want to be affordable for the people. I want to be affordable with great quality. Hello.
There you go. Great quality.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Great quality. That's the main.
And affordable. A lot of times great quality and affordable don't go together. That's like you saying, I want a cheap tattoo. Huh?
Yeah.
Cheat and tattoo don't go together. That's on you for life, bro.
Yeah, that shit just fall off.
That's that hanger.
You know what I'm saying?
That's that hot hanger tattoo.
that's that brand. You want a brand.
Got the lighter.
Good.
Heat up the hanger. We're gonna get you a good tattoo. This ain't gonna come on.
Nah,
You
it's
said you want two dolphin kisses? Yeah, we
bubble
want
up a
two
little
dolphin
bit.
kisses.
Like I ain't saying I'm trying to play as one, but don't just,
What was the first
what
dish
you
you ever made?
what, let me see. Say what was the first dish you ever made? That's by Ink Drop. What's the first dish you ever made?
The first dish I ever made, I ain't gonna lie. I was a kid. It was eggs and sausage.
I thought it would be quiche myself.
You say you thought it'd be quiche. That was your first one, Max.
No,
It's some quiche. Yeah. Well,
oh my God.
you was just little. You got the cookbook open.
Like 7 years old, for God's sake. You know, kids.
Hey. Quiche is pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't say what. I just said it was 7. We didn't know what a quiche was.
Yep. So what's the relationship with the other competition out there with other food trucks? You know, they showing you love.
It's about to get juicy. Y'all grab y'all teacups right now. I'm gonna give you 2 seconds.
Here we go. When you see a butt take a zip, you know it got to be some stories coming with it.
I had a few on my live. A few minutes. I wasn't gonna point them out or nothing like
okay,
that.
we won't say who it is.
No, definitely not. I'm not gonna name drop. But what's the relationship? On a serious note, what's the relationship like with me and a lot of these other food truckers? Which is funny because I'm a whole different type of food truck when it comes to this food truck game. I'm different. I'm an artist. Before this food truck, I was an artist. Okay. So now I do the food truck and I'm still an artist. So I consider myself like a food artist. You understand what I'm saying? I'm an entertainer. Now, I'm not knocking any food truck. Get your money, bro. Get your money, sis. Do it. Me, I just do things different. I believe that entertainment goes well with food, okay? Food and entertainment goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? It's like peanut butter and jelly. All right, so that's one of the things that set me apart. Now, when I came in the game, I was real aggressive. And that's the artistry side of me from being in the music business. You know, Jay-Z dissed Nas, Nas dissed Jay-Z. Boom, they both selling 1 million records. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, when I came and brought this to the food truck game, nobody was doing it. Nobody was used to it. Nobody knew what was going on. They didn't know how to take it. They did not entertain. so they did not know how to take it. So a lot of them took me as, oh man, this dude is a jerk, man. This dude is a blah, 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 blah. But really though, I got the kindest heart because I get the shit off my back. But I'm an entertainment truck. And I came out, I played. Put my foot on a lot of these truckers' necks that I felt could do much better than what they were doing. You got to understand, in the food industry, you got people that's really closed-minded. You got people that say, yeah, I don't eat at food trucks. I ate at one food truck and I got sick, so yeah, I don't do food trucks. That's like saying you had one bad boyfriend and you'll never have another boyfriend again. That's how it was to me. So my take on that was, so I was kind of upset with these food truckers that was putting out subpar food. I'm like, if you're going to put out, I'm like, listen, I'm in this to make money and make people feel good and enjoy what they're eating for the amount of money they spent. So I'm like, you're going to get in this thing called the food game. Take some pride in what you do. Don't just put something together real quick to snatch their $20 because you really going to hurt me in the end too. Yep. Not only are they not going to come back to you, they definitely going to give me a try. You know, so I was kind of pissed with a lot of these food truck guys for doing that because I feel like a lot of people just think this is easy money. Oh, Cheff, we got a food truck. Oh, shit, I want a food truck. I'm going to do what he do. Well, it ain't as easy as you think. I just make it look easy because I love what I'm doing. It's a passion. I don't work a day in my life unless I'm doing a wedding. You know what I'm saying? Because that gets real. But I just came in the game really, really different. Some say I was real aggressive. I call it aggressive marketing because I honestly didn't have a problem with any food truckers, really, honestly. But the thing was, I was showing so much love. I was the guy that pull up on your food truck, like, yo, we here right now, man. At Detroit food truck, be sure to pull up, blah, 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 blah. And I buy food and I put it on my Instagram. I share it so everybody can see and they know where it was at.
Oh, wow.
I worked one time and fired me. Who is that? I don't know who that is. So, but God, it took that's the ADHD to come in. But what happened was, dude, I learned to fall back. I learned to fall back and not be so on the front line, not be so aggressive towards others. And I'm careful now not to bash others. You know what I'm saying? I used to show a whole lot of love, and I still will show love, but I'm not going to be the first one to jump on Front Street. Hey, man, come DJ about the food truck, because none of that was coming back to me. And I had nothing but pure intentions for the trucks that I was at, because I'm for the culture.
Yeah.
I'm for the culture. Like, I want to see you winning. I don't have a hating bone in my body. I want to see everybody win. Man, this thing is messing me up. I'm trying to get it straight.
I wouldn't worry about that.
So, but I have a hating bone in my body, man. I want to see everybody do good. But what was happening was, when some of the connections I was making, the places I was going, me spotlighting all these food trucks was only putting me on a higher pedestal. That's not why I did it. I did it for the love. I did it for the culture. And it just so happened that people respect that. Like, I tell people now, I say, yo, you want to get further in life, help people. Like, I've learned that myself through what I've done. Like, you want to get further in life, help people. Somebody asked me, how'd you get so far? How'd you get to where you are today? I help people, because it's not always about you. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about you. Like, on my way to where I'm trying to get to, I want to help as many people as possible. You just, either you like my style or you don't. I got my own style. You got your own style. DJ Battle got his own style. Yep. We are who we are, you know. And if it's your cup of tea, rock with me. Let's do it. Yep. If not, go over there somewhere, have a seat. Yep. You know,
you tend to separate yourself when you do it for the right reason. You know, because like he just said, a lot of folks just jump in the game just thinking that is easy, or it's just a quick. They just throw a hot dog on the bun and that's it.
Man,
but
I got one more question.
Yes, sir. I got one more answer.
I got one more question. Okay, did you go to culinary art school for cooking before you went to this start this, or did you had your own recipes, you had your own format, or you did this right off the rip, or you went to the school to go ahead and learn all the basics?
I did go to culinary school, and then I realized, I was like, you know, I've been cooking all my life, and I'm here about to take on this massive debt for a culinary program. Like, I'm going to go to Vegas or New York and work in some 5-star restaurant, be a slave to the kitchen. When it hit me, I was done with it. I was like, I'm not about to, why do I need credentials? Who's going to validate my credentials? Who's going to say I'm qualified to work in the kitchen when I plan to work for myself? So at that point, when I thought about that, none of that mattered. No credentials mattered to me, because I knew I was going to business for myself, take care of my family, you know what I'm saying, to provide a better life for my children, and furthermore, to show them the trade of how to cook and how to be an entrepreneur to take care of themselves, so they don't have to rely on anybody. Or if they ever get jammed up in life and they get a blemish on their record, they don't have to worry about anybody saying you can't work for me, because your father has already walked that walk and set things up for you.
Yep.
Good. I'm glad to hear that, man. Because a lot of people, you know, they go to culinary art school, and then they think just because they went to the school, they're going to be successful into cooking. And I'd have had people who went to school and graduated, and their food was so terrible. I was like, God damn, somebody grandma was blind cooking. Did they clean the chitlins?
Oh, hell no.
Y'all eat chitlins in Detroit?
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
Well, that's something you got to think about. Detroit is everybody from Detroit is 1 or 2 generations removed from the South.
Yep.
Auto industry.
Yeah.
That's the thing about that place. They either from North Carolina, South Carolina, Alabama, Georgia, Florida. Auto industry boom. Everybody moves up there.
Right.
So that's 1 or 2 generations. You 1 or 2 generations removed. And that's another thing. If anybody watched Straight Outta Compton, you notice what was the most iconic scene was the Detroit scene, because we don't hate. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that sell, we show love to either coast or South or whatever, because we understand that we only 1 or 2 generations removed from the South. Mm-hmm. So with that comes also the color, people's habits as far as cooking. Whether they cooking chitlins, I never ate chitlins before, but
you sure?
No, never. But it's nothing like going to somebody's crib and they got that. Somebody grandma got it got it in the sink and they cleaning everything. I'm like, look at that smell. You know, so
keep it like a pantyhose. Keep it like a pantyhose. Don't look like a pantyhose. You don't eat it.
You know, it's funny you said about Detroit because I was watching this documentary about Detroit, you know, when they was talking about the economy, the housing market, and how you can go to Detroit and you can get a house for $300. Of course, it was a fixer-upper, of course, right? And then they was showing some of the creativeness that I guess the job market had plummeted as well, you know, because what I was seeing, it blew my mind, dude. It blew my mind. I was amazed and I had a lot of respect for what I saw. I'm about to tell you what I saw. And then I thought, like, as many people that really want to get into the culinary game around here. Now, of course, you got your do's and don'ts, your cans and your can'ts. But if you truly want to succeed, you're going to do everything within your power to do it. I saw they did an aerial drone view of a particular neighborhood in Detroit, and these people were setting up tents, and they had fryers, and they had grills, and you can bend the corner over here and pull up and get a fish plate over here and pull up over there and get a barbecue grill plate over there. And I saw it, and it was really dope, man. And it came to my mind that, you know, while we was waiting on our second food truck to be built, I did the same. I thought about that. And this nugget, nobody knows. I was like, I still got to eat. I thought about that documentary I saw where these people, man, they trying to make ends meet. Man, listen, they had these tents set up on corners at stop signs in front of houses, and it was like a oh man, I can't think of what I want to use. I want to use something really, really extravagant right now. But it was like a local culinary mecca,
like an oasis,
And that the fact I can go over here on, I don't know the names of the streets, so I'm just gonna play like a beer. We can pull on Toy Road, get a fish plate, pull over there on Market Street. Is it on Market Street in Detroit?
I'm pretty sure somewhere.
And we can pull up on Market Street over here and get ribs and barbecue. Then pull up down here and get Italian dishes, you know, pastas and stuff like that. And the fact that people became that creative. And that, you know, you're right, bro. Detroit might be a good place to go get some food, bro. If people if they came from all over, like you said, for the automotive boom, I bet you that food is some fire. Shout out to Bishop Gobby, man. I'll go to the River Church, man. He's from Detroit.
He from Detroit?
Yeah, he from the D.
He a bishop or he just a knight?
Nah, he the real deal. And he might be a knight too. You know what I'm saying? He might be a knight too. He from the D. He might preach, and if you try him, he might take king. You know what I'm saying? But man, he's a real great guy, man. I love him, man. But he's from the D. I never had a chance to ask him about the food, man. Can I ask you? You asked me a question. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, indeed.
What would you say Detroit is most known for? What's if like, you know, you go to New Jersey? It's New Jersey. Well, we got the Phillies, man. Philly. That's right. So what dish can we associate with Jersey? Please don't say pizza.
Detroit.
I'm gonna tell you, it's funny, man, but it's like a lot of people come here and there's two things they be trying to get.
What's that?
Either the corned beef sandwiches or the chili cheese fries.
Chili cheese, bro. Come on now. Really?
Coney Island
fries.
Why? Yeah. Why?
They be on flame. Man.
Is it Hormel chili?
I don't know. It might be box chili.
He's like a motherfucker. Hormel cheese chili.
Probably that chili.
Like, Arabic chili.
I feel it. Oh shit.
That's interesting though. I would have never. So when I ever make that trip, when I made it to Detroit, I know what to look for.
Well, hey, look. Yeah, also the Mediterranean though, the Mediterranean food too.
Really?
Yeah.
And brown people and hummus.
Listen,
and tzatziki.
No, not hummus.
Not the hummus.
No, it's the shawarmas.
Okay.
The chicken shawarmas, the beef shawarmas, the lamb.
Okay.
The two salads.
You have to keep in mind, you know, Dearborn, Michigan has like the highest, you know, Muslim Middle Eastern population in America. So
that's what I'm gonna take you to. If that's what you went to.
When you drive over there, everything in Arabic.
You say what?
Everything in Arabic over there, just about.
Really?
You got spots over there like that? Yeah.
Yeah, they got spots like
They got
that.
the temples that look like the Islamic build. Yeah.
The houses, they restore their houses and they look like castles.
Yeah.
In Detroit?
Yes.
Dearborn, yeah. That's a section.
Dearborn,
Michigan, yeah.
I'm gonna check that out.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna check that out. That's interesting. Wow.
Yeah. It's a unique population up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got all types of, the food thing is loaded. Only thing we really don't have up here is the Carolina pulled pork barbecue.
Pulled pork. Yeah, I mean,
that's not really a high thing up here.
Yeah, but pulled pork barbecue, man, excuse my language, it's the shiznit. That's technically not a cuss word, okay? But it's the shiznit.
Yes.
Okay? If you do it right, man, I came up under the legendary. You ready for this? I came up under the legendary Ed Mitchell. Stand to your feet. Mr. Ed Mitchell, I thank you for everything you showed me, everything you taught me, Mr. Ed Mitchell. He owns the Pit. He used to run the Pit Barbecue, one of the most distinguished, one of the best renowned barbecue spots in North Carolina. He beat Bobby Flay twice. He taught me everything I know. So you know my food is good because I took what he gave me and combined it with what I already knew. They asked me, hey, so what kind of barbecue you got? I said, listen, we're Eastern style barbecue. Oh, we got a Western twist on it.
Oh. Wow.
There it is.
Drop the mic. Everything.
Yeah, drop the mic. You know, so next time they have one of them barbecue challenge, don't be surprised to see the brother man up here.
You coming to it?
Representing.
Are you coming, PJ man?
Oh,
you coming?
I'm bringing the equipment. I'm gonna chop it up. I'm gonna be the host.
But we know you cook too. So my question, you don't run from it. Are you coming, sir?
I come. I'll bring my own twist on it.
My man.
I'm bring a little bitty grill. What you gonna do that little bitty ass grill?
with some Pantene.
Yeah.
At least he showed up.
It showed up. That's right.
At least he showed up.
That little bitty ass grill. How you get the trophy?
Oh, now, see what? You see what happens when you see how we do? You see how we do? He done won now. Yeah,
he done took the trophy.
He done won now. He done took the whole trophy he came with a little grill. Yeah.
So look, I don't know how this happened. We're about to whip out the doggone sheet with the names on it. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to a couple people that helped me out. We'll get a shout out to my homeboy, Max Black, my pops, my man Mo D, you know what I'm saying? But we get the pig, gutting them and but no, seriousness though, you know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate my man coming through to rock out with us, man. And not gonna hold too much more of his time, man. No more questions, Max, because Max said he got one more question. I had to be quick.
Hey man, I want him to wake up in the morning.
Yeah, man.
I want him to be able to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
We rolling tomorrow too, man. We rolling tomorrow too, man. This is my life, bro. This is what I do. So when I get a chance to come by and chop it up with a brother like this, man, it's really fun. It's part of what I do, man. I've done a few podcasts, man. I think, man, this is one of my favorites, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, this is one of my favorites, man. Sorry I came late, bro.
That's all good, man.
That's all right. The smoke and the jerk are all in session.
Hey.
Big smoke
and jerk.
That's it, man. That's it. So
I like that.
But
jerk.
Look, that's that. When y'all see that logo, look out. Look out. Show him some love, support, man. He already shared the contacts with you, so
Dr. Evil with it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put my finger in my mouth, but God knows, I'm scared of monkeypox. But anyway, that boy gave himself monkeypox. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We're big on the sanitation. We tell much, if you're going to a restaurant, you see the doggone cell phone on the doggone in the cooking station, leave.
You know what?
The cell phone on the cooking station because he just came straight from the bathroom like,
Or Trick Daddy. If you see Trick Daddy,
Trick Daddy. No, he wrong for that shit. You saw that shit, right?
No, tell me what happened.
Trick Daddy was in the kitchen cooking. He had like a towel. He said he went across his nose with that bad boy.
He wiped his mouth.
He wiped his mouth. He did wipe something with it, and then we thought he was gonna discard it, but he still had it on the side. He was explaining the dish that he was cooking. He was like, "Yeah, you know," and then he grabbed a knife and he cleaned the knife off.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
With the thing. Oh my God!
Yes.
We had it on the
knife, man. I thought slime was falling off for a minute. I was like,
did he think no?
You can't do that.
And he wiped his mouth good too. He was like,
oh yeah.
Who was he cooking it? But maybe it was a personal. Maybe he was just making it for him.
Well, when you doing a cooking show,
but it's Chinese,
and you constantly got people on your show.
It's insane, bro. It ain't no excuse. It ain't no excuse. You gotta be real cognizant of what you do on the screen when you with food. Like I change gloves every time. I change gloves every time, bro. I change gloves every time. Every time I do something, I touch something, I got that live camera going, I change gloves every time. You know, so even if I'm changing knives, I might change gloves. Just because you got some people that do reckless stuff like he did. You got some people that they got a little more tact about it. They know what they're doing, but it's always that one person. You ain't got no gloves on. You was breathing over the food. You was talking over. Man, I had somebody do like that, bro. You were talking over the food.
Well, we gotta take your order on. Yeah, I'm gonna cook it too, right? You know.
You think they ain't talking over your food in Wendy's?
Oh man,
they're
talking.
They doing more, and they doing more than burger.
First of all, get your burger out the chili meat stack. Like, here you go.
No, put your burger on the floor. Uber Eats gonna get
that grade beef sanitation. You know,
yeah, we had a whole show about that. We was like, look, A is not what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, they grade that shit like from 100 to like what? A, you can get a high A and a low A. But if you look at it from a grading standpoint, you know what I'm saying? A lot of folks getting away with murder. They have if they have a B, that food should be considered unservable. If they have anything that's
we don't even eat that, bro.
I look at 94. I'll be like, yeah, keep it moving.
We don't even eat
94 was like a C. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got 94 probably up there. I'm like, see this shit right here.
But in the defense, do you know if you got a business establishment and you don't have a ServSafe certification, that's automatically point deduction.
Okay.
So that don't mean you was disgusting. It means that they told you need to have that certificate. But since you ain't listen, I'm gonna take these points off and I'm gonna take them off every time we inspect you. Now now he says like this is my last question to both of y'all. Now I'm gonna shut up and let you do whatever you do. Now, do you think you're and you know this is a black people question. It gets anybody question, but
yeah.
When you get your chicken, do you wash your chicken?
Yeah.
And if you wash your chicken, how do you wash your chicken? And don't ask me how I do mine.
I do mine with salt.
I wash
salt and water.
Thoroughly. Yep.
With what?
Salt and water.
Salt and water. Do you soak it or do you do it under running water?
Oh, I do it under I rub it.
I do it in warm water. Nah, DJ Matter, what you do?
We just do like Becky, man. I just go straight from the package and just throw it straight in the face.
Hell no.
You heard me? Hey, listen, the health department says that's what you're supposed to do to minimize the what could be bacteria-borne illness. That's how you minimize it. You don't soak it. And if you do rinse it, you rinse it in cool running water. But you know, we do it like our grandma did. We throw it in the sink with some salt. You know what I'm saying? And some lemon juice.
Wash it down with the salt, wipe it all down with the salt, and then take the cold water and rinse it all off.
I think it's safe to say nobody knows, though. I think it's safe to say that nobody really knows how to do it, and everyone has their own interpretation of the correct way to cleanse their chicken. That's my chef's take.
Who doesn't wash their chicken? That's his name. You been to churches?
Man.
I got in an argument with a dude one time, bro. I got in an argument with an old guy that been working at this restaurant. He's been there for 20-some years. We just run the kitchen at this pristine college, okay? and he had been there for 20 some years, and the chicken came out. I said, bro, you gotta wash that. He said, what? We ain't washing no chicken. He said, that's the cleanest, you know, the blood, the blood light substance in the bag. He says, that's the cleanest solution they put in the bag. I'm like,
Cleanest solution.
got to be stupid.
Man, he gonna kill everybody.
Well, he don't fell and hit his head.
The cleanest solution. This
Cleanest solution. Couldn't talk to him no more, bro.
But did he have
my job? I quit. I quit behind that. I quit. I quit.
Did he have the 409 and spray the chicken?
He might as well.
In the insecticide. The insecticide, that shit too. I killed everything on this mom.
Everything dead, and when you eat it, you know what I'm saying? Eat away at you too.
That's that flavor. You ain't know that the aftertaste. That's the flavor right there.
You better not catch you rinsing that chicken out. Dude was upset with me. He called back came in early just to clean the chicken. He was pissy with me. I was in the office.
What?
Yeah, I said, I think it's best I just leave. You know, he been here 20 some years. I'm just small fry. Just trying to make sure we can avoid foodborne illness.
Ain't nothing wrong with no Roundup. That's good for you, boy.
What's that?
Roundup chicken.
All straight. Give me some vegetables.
Show me the damn exit. But we go definitely let my man get out of here, man, because I know he had a long day. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate him for rolling through.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Hey man, I salute you, man. I appreciate everything you're doing for the community, man. You're doing a good job being a Black entrepreneur out there, handling the business and hiring other Blacks and whites and people who don't have a second chance, because people don't really want to tell the truth. A lot of us, when we get put in prison, we stereotype like that for life.
Right.
But when somebody else with a different nationality or different race, they can always change. And I love the change in you, man.
Thank you.
So from one brother to another one, man, much love, man.
Thank you. Right back at you, Chief. Thank both of y'all.
Yes, sir.
You gonna make me cry, man.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
want to cry, man.
Go ahead and drop one. Made me feel special.